All right. Hello, people. I think we're live. I'll give it a second. Yep, cool. That is all going through. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Penguin. Welcome, Frogger. And happy birthday, Frogger. Welcome, Slayer. Welcome, Coco. We are back. Yes, it has been a hot minute. Sing happy birthday. I don't think anyone wants to hear my singing voice, so, um, sorry, but no, Frogger. But happy birthday. Um, yeah, basically, last few weeks, stuff has been happening. I was down on the Gold Coast competing for some international competition, which I won't talk about. Um, and then recently, there's been family and hospital and stuff, and now I have my exams coming up. So yeah, stuff has been happening. Hey Stringer, hey Ozzy. International comp. Yeah, that happened. Um, Hi Coco. Down in the Gold Coast. Yeah, I live in Brisbane. Exactly. It's like a 2 hour drive down. Um, but yeah, basically, I have exams on Thursday, Friday, the following Monday, and then the following Friday, and then an assignment due on the following Tuesday. So, see you later. When you make me owner of this channel, I soon, Stringer. Just gotta be patient. Um, but yeah, today is not going to be anything particularly intense. This is more just I am alive. I haven't stopped streaming. And I need to study for stuff. So I'm not gonna be talking a huge amount the entire time. Um, I will explain kind of what's going on if people are somewhat interested in final year computer science stuff. Most of it probably won't make any sense because most of these courses have like 5 prerequisite courses. Let me just pull up some past papers I'm gonna work through. 2021, I haven't done. Also got to be very careful what I show because half the stuff has like my student number and stuff on it, which I don't really want to show. Where did that go? Hold on. Let me move to new window, pull across an exam. Can we do song requests? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to get copyright strike. Is like my only thing because I've like barely just been monetized again. Don't really want to lose it. Thought Gold Coast was above Brisbane? No, the Sunshine Coast is above Brisbane. The Gold Coast is below. Um, yeah, it is down. Basically the course I'm going to be working through this exam today. This is reasoning about programs. It basically is like, and I'm not going to explain everything I do because it's going to take forever, but a high level overview of what's going on here. You have code. How do you prove it's bug free? This course is like about using maths to like show that code is like logically correct and cannot physically have any bugs. What was the thing with hospital? Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. Dan Gorange, Baldy, Sonic the Hedgehog, PVC, Sunflower, and Dark Monkey. Oh, those are your people on Tomodachi Life Island. Right, okay. I like missed the first message and that was very strange without context. Okay, let me examine this. This is 2021. Leave. You just smaller. The answer is 59. Hello, Ender. This one Unfortunately, these are not numerical stuff. This is proving. So the idea of this, the question is, you have this code, right? I can highlight this. You have this code, and basically, you're trying to prove that if these things are true, then this is true, and like, does the code prove this? Basically, they're usually not too bad. Generally, you work from like the bottom. So the idea is that at the bottom, we know that basically this needs to be true. Let me just start by like, oh, can I make this a code block actually? It'll be nicer. There we go. Exam is so boring. I mean, at least in university, they're like, it's stuff you actually somewhat have an interest in. So it could be worse. Is all I'm saying. Actually, I want to do it this way. This is gonna be like the end of that else block. Minus R. Whoa. 7 months. They snuzzed. W snuzzed. It's good to have memberships back. That looks good. Thank you very much for your support, Snuzzed. R is N take R. So that means we replace R with N take R. W study stream? Hell yeah. I have to like hover over these messages now to see the original one, because like YouTube does auto translate. Like W snuzz turns into in snuzz. Don't know if you can watch, it's all good. And the next thing is, oh, what the hell? All right, see you, Stringer. Let's forget this one. We're gonna have that. N is greater than 0. In snuzz, ask me first, Elise. That's crazy. We'll like the stream. Why only you'll like? See, I don't know. You're spinning facts there. Everyone should like the stream. W study stream. Need the precondition to be true. Am I from Japan? I don't think so. Last I checked, no. All fine. And this needs to apply. Make this tab open. Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten the second part of it. I remember you asked me that, but I didn't remember what the context was, but now I do. What was my ATAR? 99.80. 2? Yeah, it was 2. Yup. Not a 0.95, but it was enough that I could do any degree I wanted. I chose to do computer science, so algebra, I don't know. Studied a bit. Okay, this needs to imply. Ugh. Up and like that. the freakadoodle. Hell yeah. Gonna get a 2 ATAR the way you're going. Look, like, remember that if you graduate and get an ATAR, the median is like 80. Because everyone who like drops out earlier, there is still an ATAR like assigned to them, right? Because ATAR is obviously like the top X% get this, the next percent get this, and so on. Did you, Penguin? What did I say? So that means that they like reserve space though for like people who drop out. So there's like the bottom however much percent are like unobtainable because those are reserved for like people who never graduated. So I can guarantee if you graduate, you'll get more than a 2 ATAR. I don't think it's physically possible to get that. Frick, but no, I mean, I was saying if we could doodle whatever Penguin said before. I read his message, but that is all I said. There's a weird rule for this one. You get like 0 is less than n minus x plus y mod n. That's an equal to something. Why am I holding myself back in Australia? I don't know. Why not? I mean, yeah. I don't know. Actually, hold on, this might just be true. USA Ultras on top? What is USA Ultras? I think this is actually always true, the statement. Reduce it to true. Basically, the idea of this stuff is like, these are all logical things, which like at this point in time, just needs to be true. And you can like try and simplify it. The saying that n needs to be like positive. Well, needs to be, yeah, positive. This one needs to be non-negative. This non-negative. And 0 must be, or this thing must basically be positive and less than n. Dortmund Ultras. Okay. Organize spectacular choreographies, chants, and away matchup. This like did not clear up. What? It just says they're hardcore organized supporter groups. I don't know what they're supporting of though. What language is it? This is Daphne. Hey, go, man. Daphne is actually really cool. It's not a language you would have heard of unless you're like really into like computer science. The idea of Daphne is that if you write code in Daphne, it'll basically verify that, like what I'm doing here by hand, the language does itself. Like it has like a verifier in it. So if you write this code and your method says green validated, you know that this code does exactly the specification. So it's a way to basically prove that your code is correct. And then from Daphne, you export it to like Java or Python, whatever, and it'll like write the equivalent code for you in that language. So you know your actual code, because you can't really run this stuff. You know your actual code is correct. One of the many charms by the US. Okay. But no cell service. Damn. Something different this time? Yeah, it's more like I have exams and then like I can't really afford to be playing B-Swarm, and B-Swarm's kind of dying anyway, so like it is what it is. I do want to check this though. Know that n, so if up to n, The idea of mod, I think most people are probably familiar with what modulus is, but basically you have like a number mod, some other number. The first number is restricted to like the values from 0 to n minus 1. So like if this is mod 20, this value can be 0 to 19, and it'll like wrap around. So like 31 goes to 11. Um, so if you have n take something and mod the same number, this should have to be positive, or mean at least 0, because this can't be greater than n. And this is less than n because this is also positive. So I believe I can just say like that. DMs? Okay. YouTube isn't loading. Oh, there it is. It'll should do chance and stuff. I see. Okay. That's interesting. Skipped like 2 minutes. Yeah, that's actually exactly where I skipped to. F5. That is interesting. Okay, give me a second to lock in with this. Oops. USA is like 100 times better than that? Okay. I see. Man. Hey bro, been your second year of CS, wanted to switch degrees? Nice. How are you, by the way? I'm doing pretty good. Well, other than like my looming exams this week. Doing pretty good. What degree did you swap into? This is... Oh, that's why. Okay, so now we got the fun one. Oh, that's why less than 10. Eyes. Less than equal to n. Haven't switched into one yet. Took some off to think about it and take a small break. Fair enough. It's greater than or equal to n, and this implies that n must be greater than 0. And x is greater. What we're doing here is basically formal proofs for code. Pretty boring. It's like third year stuff, but like it's not that hard. It's just a bunch of it's basically just discrete maths, but like coding. Although I think I messed up somewhere because this doesn't look right. At least it doesn't seem trivial how to go to the next step. The idea is I need to somehow get it so that the requires implies this needs to imply this monstrosity, which it's trivial for the second half, but the first half. Let me think for a second. Hold on, my cat wants to get in. Awkwardly standing in the hallway. I don't know what she's doing, to be honest. Oh, what's in there? Hey. Meow, yes. Oh, I was just looking at like the solution for this question because I thought I messed up, and the lecturer said that it's not a nice question. Okay, so apparently, just need to say the below. Hey Daniel, where are the bees, bee man? The bees are not here because um I have exams this week. Must be in chat. Yeah, true. Divided by the condition if am I doing this right? Hold on. Can't tell if I'm messing this up or not. Y 0 x is greater than 0 that and less than n that y is less than n thus 0 is equal to n plus y, which is less than n. Obviously. Cool. Buoyant BSM balloons. I mean, technically, what I've said here is wrong because it's not obvious, but like, I really can't be bothered proving this is true. It's just like, look at it and it is. Let me format this nicely. Question 1. Good enough. Okay, question 2 is looking at me very desperately. When I got home, because I got home at like 9, I've been out studying all day with other people. The instant I got home, she was at the top of my stairs yelling at me. I went and sat down, and she immediately jumped up and just stood on my lap for like 10 minutes. Didn't sit down, just stood. Like with her 2 front paws just on my legs. Hey. There we go. It is question 2 time. Okay. Oh, how did we do that? Question 2. Provide a loop invariant and weakest precondition proof to show that this satisfies partial correctness. Oh, this is an ugly question. I don't like it. So the idea of a loop invariant is basically it's something which is true at every time you loop through. So when you first enter this loop, it needs to be true. And after every single time you do this, it's also true. So what is this function we're doing? Takes in a number which is bigger than 2. And basically gives you an output which is smaller than your starting number. And for every single value, for every value smaller than this number it gives you, and okay. Is this finding primes? This is strange. Okay, I'm gonna basically copy this code because I don't want to write it out again. Okay, so we want to basically do invariants. It's gonna be that I think it's gonna be something like for all j less than I implies that n minus j. I think it's just gonna be this. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna check. Oh, and you also need I is less than equal to n. I think it's that. Looks right. Pretty sure that's right. And then what? Prove it's true. Okay, so same thing again. Basically, go like... Oh, not that. That. Go... as less than n. Which is obviously true, because that's the same as the invariant. Oh, we also need... and n mod 0 is a strengthen. Do this again. +1. +1, we're just substituting in I +1 here. Wherever there was an I. This is interesting. Doesn't seem immediately obvious how to prove this. It's true. So somehow got to get it to match what it was before, with just like simplifying and strengthening. But that jump doesn't seem particularly obvious. Okay, well this one, the left side is definitely just you strengthen it. That's easy. I think it's just strengthening actually. I think you can just do that. Maybe. Oh, and actually I'll go. It's not. Just take this guy. Okay, and for I, okay, which is lesson 2. It's true. The idea is that 2 is not, or 2 lesson 2. This gives 0 cases for J, so just get rid of it. This is greater equal to 2. For precondition, guys, precondition. Oh, okay, part B. Provide a termination metric. Hmm. Okay. I mean, yes, it's gonna be like odd. I decreases, maybe. Well, actually, no. I must always be less than n. So that means that n take I needs to decrease. That'll go towards 0. Cool. Question 3. Copy that. Paste. Okay, question 3 is 12 marks. This is gonna be a bit harder. Oh, okay. This kind of question is fun. I like this. So we have that. Method D. Okay. The idea with this kind of question is basically you need to come up with an algorithm which does this without using any multiplication. You could use like a loop in it. It's a bit cursed, but usually this kind of thing is like you have some variable in y I and have like some invariant at that y equals I times then okay. To start with, you go like, let's take this. Plus 1 times I plus 1. Oh, heck, that's meant to be an I. One. And then you just expand. Mm. Hey Max, how's it going? Yo, Spirit, 21 months. Holy moly, how's it going? Thank you very much. Um, I think that means that we can do. They're doing anything but study. But it's like SWAT vac, bro. Gotta look in. When's your first exam? Okay, 2i plus 8 a.m. this morning. Oh my gosh. You had 8 a.m. on the first day of exams. That's rough. Working 2 jobs now. Damn, how's that going, Spirit? Sounds pretty intense. And that should prove fine, I think. Your life, bro. When's your next one, Max? I assume you have other courses with exams as well. Construction and food. Nice. Yeah, that's quite different fields. How are you finding that? Can I dox us? Oh, people know UQ. Not really that many more specifics than that. I mean, I literally this exam has like UQ on the front of it, so like it's so good. I just gotta be careful not to like leak my student number or anything. That wouldn't be good. Um, get rid of this stuff now. Okay, I need to go. Sick. So glad you moved onto campus. Yeah, well, I haven't moved, so I still have my nice long commute all the time. In yours lives, so I had to come say hi. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Spirit. 21 months of being a member is actually insane. Like when I first set up the memberships, they make you like put the icons for like the different durations. Like you're gonna hit like the 2 year one soon, which I put in there. Like I put it there because I had to put it there. I didn't think anyone would ever hit that. It's crazy. Can't imagine getting up at 5 for an 8 a.m. exam. My first exam is an 8 a.m. on Thursday, so that's gonna be me in a few days, Max. You are lucky in that regards. I mean, hey, I'm not like paying rent and stuff, so you know, I will continue freeloading while I can. Um, this K, what is K? This? That's the answer. Been here before 900 members? Yeah. You've been here like forever. Watched you grow a lot. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Spirit. Live twice as far away as you do. That is true. Yeah, you lived um not an ideal location for UQ. Is this right? Hold on, let me check. Have I figured this out? Um, I think so. Looks alright. Also, Deadass become an alcoholic. All the liquor shops around campus talk to you. The Green Goblins, bro. Max. Ah. I mean, I'd like to say I'm not surprised, but you were the one like constantly with like Fireball and like Valorant and stuff. So, you know, there is there is that. Okay, question 4. Max. What is this? Define a function f with signature. Okay, Max. Sure. Um, fair enough. When's your next exam? How long do you have? Tuesday. Bro, you got like 2 done in like the first like. Well, you can't have it on a Sunday, can you? The first like 3 days they can be on there. Funny story from 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, true. With sequence of n values. Oh. Hey Leon, how's it going? You can on Sundays. Oh, that is the thing now. I remember that email saying that exams can now be like Friday nights and Sundays and stuff. Because it was always just Saturday was the only like time around there you could do it. And now, yeah, they went and changed that. I forgot about that. Um, 0 less than equal. Why is that? Oh wait, I can't use I. Plus equals C. What are you looking at? Leon, this is um 3rd year computer science stuff for my exams on Friday. This is a yeah, this one is a 3rd year course. It feels like it a bit easier in the 3rd year, but this is like proving that programs are like correct, like with maths and logic. Went clubbing for the first time with some friends. Went to a place called the Wickham. I assume you haven't heard of it. I have not. Don't strike me as a clubbing kind of guy. You are correct in that, Max. Hey, Gloomy. How's it going? Let me just check. Did I get this right? These. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I did. Well, actually, hold on. I need, like, other stuff. Why is... C positive, obviously. And J positive. And I needs positive. I plus N less than and A plus N. Go. Okay, bro. Okay. You knew I didn't tell anyone. That's pretty fun. Pretty good. How are you? Not doing too bad, Gloomy. Have exams on in a few days. So, well, Thursday. So just grinding out study stuff. Cool. So like, was the friend who sorted it out, like, was this like on purpose, like mess with other people, or just like knew and just didn't think about it? It's 1 a.m. at that point. Okay. Um, and sorted out as gay. Okay, I see. Just wanted to go. Fair enough. Are just common sequence of values. Pull up Google Map. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. In Valley. Yeah, I mean you didn't need to say in Valley, bro. It's clubbing is gonna be in the Valley. Um the Wickham. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Let me see this. Oh, that is what is a video? Hold on, let me see this. Oh, that's gonna actually play the audio through stream. Maybe I shouldn't. Greeted immediately with the entire thing is lit up in rainbow lights. Oh. Chuck in a stream? Yeah, okay, I can show this. Yeah, this video's not loading. I don't know why. But yeah, this is I don't know what you'd expect. Um, Thumbnail is just nice and fresh. Oh man. Rock up and see that. I mean, did you actually like go? Or did you like yeah, did you actually go in? Or Red Room? I mean, I go to the Red Room a decent bit. I haven't too much this semester because like most of the people I went with graduated, which is pretty sad. But went in, there was a drag show. Oh hell yeah! All right, so I have a question: Skibbity Riz or Sigma Tongue Tongue Tongue? It's a cool 6-7 toughy. That's a pretty tough one, Leon. I don't know. I think that might be a bit of a tie. Leaving out the previous comment, honestly fair. Um, question. Less than n is less than like you know like and less than pseudo length. See ya, Frogger. Happy birthday. Okay, I gotta actually log in. We're not gonna stay streaming for too long. I just want to get this exam done. This one and the next question. But this one is kind of pain. Um, hmm. See ya, Frogger. Stop. Sit somewhere and say. I don't know if her meows are coming through. The Munchkin has been so needy. Constantly. Is it cold? It is pretty cold. Um, I gotta think about this. What do you do in your free time? That would imply I have free time. Right now, my free time is studying. Um, Normally some cybersecurity stuff like competitions and things like that, or just playing games. I haven't played Beastwoman in a while though. exists some n that I is less than a dot length. A dot length taken, I think. Sounds fun. Yeah, that can be, it can be fun. Try another game that's in BSS. Oh look, I don't really have time at the moment. I'm not really playing BSS, not because like I'm sick of the game. I mean, I just don't really have spare time right now. It's like the end of the semester at university, so it's like the exam period. Okay, so there needs to exist some values where I is valid, j is valid, and function we have before works, and basically the same thing. Um, okay, so when it's a valid set of variables and it's work, that means that m needs to be less than or equal to, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Ah. And that r is equal to I to I plus a. Okay. That one is correct. Mainly because I was reading off like the answers for that. Okay. Method G removes the n. So you can say n value starting at position. Okay. It's valid, and then set that e of everything up to I. Wait. Modifies b. I at everything at plus n words. Oh wait, from I onwards equal order of b of plus n onwards. I think that feels right. Yes. Cool. Looks right. Final question, which is all we're gonna do tonight, I think, because I need to sleep. Um, Question 5, which is 10 marks. Okay, bounded ordered queue. Oh, we got told. Okay. Goes predicate valid. Sure, so if valid is true, then this is in. Repper and length of LMs is less than or equal to max. This is in Repper. And we have that. Feels like I'm looking at Greek god, ancient letters and words. Yeah, it's logic, maths, coding, X. Hey, lizard, you made it. Okay. We're gonna be finishing soon, lizard. This is the last question for the exam, which I have been working through. Or maybe I'll do a little bit more, but I'm not totally sure yet. Not a huge amount, maybe max or like 20. I don't know. As in 20 minutes. Okay, so this is in Repper, A's in Repper. Okay, so A. Length equals max. Less than or equal to max. And then we have that. Alright, see you, Leon. Alan. And let's go this way. I think this is pretty much right. Oh, meant to be an ordered queue. My bad. Okay, so let's need hope you ace the exam. Thank you. Less than. Hey, Kurumi. Name reveal. I think that's already public information. Less than equal to I, which is less than n. Let's imply that LM's real name? Well, my real first name is public. And if you look hard enough, you can find my last name. Like that. Been 6 years since you've been here. I don't know if it's been 6 years. And maybe I'm getting like dementia or something, and it has been. Cool. That's right. Okay, first part done. Specify a method of the class. Get value. That's the next element from the one. Yes, okay. That's 6 years, finish your mandatory military service, which I was forced to do against your free will. Oh, time really does fly then. Graduated with the chemistry degree. Yeah, I guess like maybe I like got held back or something. And you got married. Damn. Life happened, clearly. It's valid. Rapper. It's valid. Pressure. Rapper. Largest or oldest. Now, importantly, also moves to Japan, getting yourself set up here. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, new girl, now new wife. I see. That's exciting. I'm out. This one. Is this what CS is like? Some of it. I'm gonna move on to a different course in a minute. I'm about to finish this exam. I haven't graduated in 6 years. Must be failing a lot of credits. Yeah, for sure. Ensures that LMs LMs are valid. This one, I think. I think that's right. Let me check. Answer. I can even find where my answer page is. Oh, and because max is not. Okay, hold on. Ensures max equals max, I think. Okay, I think that's all correct. Hey, Millie, how's it going? Hey, is Besom dead yet? In the process of dying, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played it in a little bit now. The economy. I hopped on, spent all my snowflakes and gingerbread bears because on it said he wasn't extending it, and then he extended it. So pretty annoying because I haven't been playing enough to actually get like the festive bean pack. Um, but I was really close. I was like 51,000, and it's like, oh, I can't get 4,000 today. I'm going to sleep soon. And then he extended for a week, so I could have got it, but I spent all my snowflakes because he said it was getting rid of Beesmas. So good. How about you? Yeah, not bad. Just grinding through exams. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna work on another course because we have now finished this exam. This was the 2021 paper for one of these courses I'm doing. Um, yeah, Lizard, I'll show you a cooler course and this boring math stuff. Some one of my other ones. This is a fourth year course. Let me actually check what ones I've done. I gotta do 2025. One's kind of important. Close out of that. Here we go. There. Your stream's lagging. Oh, it's mine? Oh no, it's not mine. That's good. Electrical engineering. Oh, it's just like the school, they do both. I don't do electrical engineering. I do computer science. Hey C, subbed and liked. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay. This is more normal computer science. This course is compilers and interpreters. It's like when you write code and you turn it into like a program, like to actually be able to run it. It is this stuff. This is the whole thing of like you take code, you split up the words people wrote, you check it's like valid, you do type checking, you generate like actual machine code which can be run. So like for example, this question, I haven't looked at it, but like this is someone's code they've written, and you basically turn it into actual stack machine code which can actually be run. Oh, there's some weird inheritance nonsense. Static checking. Static checking is like type checking. It's like in like C or C sharp, Java. You like say the type of variable is like a string or an integer. This is like checking it's actually correct and valid. Oh, it froze? Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Thank you. Why did that? Can you see that now? I don't know why that exam checklist thing. It's a side one here which I was looking at. This is like code someone has written and like you get, you write actual code the machine can understand for it. Weird class stuff. This is like type checking, so like you give it some weird types of these weird structs or something, and you check like all the operations they do don't violate it. This is the exams. It's like a 2-hour exam. Don't have too long. I'm gonna try and do the first. I don't know. Question maybe. Maybe the second question. Oh no, I don't. This one's like one you can really only do in paper, so I won't do this one on stream because I'm not doing this by hand on a mouse. You like have to draw a diagram for that. Might do this one. This one looks fun. I'll start with this guy though. Past exams. This is the 2025 exam. What am I doing? Um, this is question 1. 14 marks. Okay. Basically, this is like grammar stuff. So like grammar is how you specify the actual like syntax for your language. Um, So these are the valid things you can write. It's in this very simple language. I don't even know what it's meant to be. This is like multiplication or something. Um, so it's ambiguous. Hmm. Ambiguous basically just means like there's two ways you can like, or multiple ways you can write the same thing. So like if you have like, I don't know, 1 plus 2 plus 3, you could have it as like 1 plus 2 plus 3 or 1 plus 2 plus 3. Do I think I'm gonna do good in it? Am I cooked? I think I should do good. I've gotten close to like 100 for the course so far. I think I got 100 on the quiz. I got like a 95 on the first assignment. I don't have my mark back for the second assignment yet. I think I need to get like an 80 on this to like get a 7 out of 7 for the course. Um, I don't understand any of this. Still trying to learn Python. Fair enough. And this is like a fourth year course, so it's not meant to be easy. Like the number or the year level is basically saying how many different prerequisite courses there are leading up to it. Um, so like for this one, you do the Intro to Python course, then you do the Java course, then you do the Data Structures and Algorithms course, and then you can do this one. So it has like a lot of uni courses, like which you would have to have done first to even enroll in it. Why is this? Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. So this one is like, I think if I explain this question, it'll kind of make sense in what's going on. Um, the idea is that if you have like a string in here, like y, x, y, x, y, this is ambiguous because you could get here by going, like you always start at the top left one. Aren't you still doing medical school stuff? Yeah, well, med takes forever, so that kind of makes sense. Although I have like 30-year-olds doing my degree. I guess it depends when your auntie started. Um, so if you start at A, you could go B, X, B. And then from that, you could go B, X, Y, X, B. Basically, all this means that if you have like a letter B, it can become Y, X, B. So it's taking this B and turning into Y, X, B. And then from there, same thing. Basically, this means that if you have a letter B, you can turn it into a letter Y if you want. So I'm just going to turn the first one into a Y, and then I'll also turn the second one into a Y. Or you go B, X, B. Um, actually, no, I've done this wrong. Oops. Gonna sleep? Alright. Good night, lizard. Thank you very much. I do run. Ah, I know. It's B, B. That goes into Y, X, Y, X. Into Y, X, Y, X, Y. Therefore, it is ambiguous. Fun. Um, okay. 8 marks. Easiest 8 marks of my life. Rewrite the grammar so it passes the same language. It is unambiguous. Hmm. Fun. But I fix this. go, Jack. Thank you very much. For the two, is that euros or pounds? I never remember the symbol. I actually don't know which one that is. Euro versus pound symbol. Euro. Okay. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Jack? Been a while. First dono. We had a couple people do their membership milestones, but yeah, first dono. I think actually first dono since we got remonetized. So thank you very much, Jack. I think you can actually fix this by just going B. Oh, no, you'd be able to extend it though. Oh, maybe you go like YXB, XA, and B can go to Y. Well, actually, I can just go B there then. When Hypixel stream? Oh, I'm not sure. Not for a while because at least for a little bit, I'm just gonna be studying for exams and stuff. So nothing immediately, at least. It should be written in B and F4. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Let's skip to question 3. And then I think this will be the last question for the stream. Good exams too, but I'm studying, no. I'm mining on Hypixel. Yeah, well, unfortunately, my exams kind of matter. I do want to get my degree, so. And if I don't study, then I will be absolutely cooked. Doesn't this question look so simple and thrilling? Explain the purpose of both static link and dynamic link. Sounds gonna be good. Okay, so for this question, it's gonna be static link refers to the lexical parent. Why no music? Because I was doing music before, and even though like I thought I had it referenced properly, I got a notification saying that like from YouTube saying it detected copyrighted music, so I turned it off. There was before though. Give a scenario based on PLC program of where the static link and dynamic link will not be the same. When mod apps, the server's pretty quiet at the moment, mainly because I haven't really been doing anything myself. So probably not for a little while. But I don't think we really need any at them. Uh, oh, okay. He is called in procedure B. Dynamic parent is static. It's 2. Yeah. Cool. Give stack machine code, which we generate for the assignment. Y equals 90. Assume that Y is declared procedure A. Offset of. Okay. A has a local Y. Oh, for this one. Yes, I need to go to the. Oh, heck. I think this will be the last question for the stream because this is. I don't know how. This is going to be painful. Basically, we're writing code for like the underlying code for Y equals 90 because you need to refer to a variable which is outside its when its parent lexical scope. So that means you're gonna have to refer to like the static link, and then from the static link you got to give the offset to um the offset 3. I don't know what I'm on. It's a don't worry. It's like a fourth year computer science course. That's what the starting 4 means in the course code. 4403. Basically means you need to have like done a bunch of other courses first. Learn everything in Dutch. I don't know if I mean yeah, I guess it would be easier in your native language, but everything is easy in any like language to be honest. Um okay, so forward at offset 0. Okay. Yeah, nice. Being good at maths is it's gonna be load on 0, load frame. Okay. Now you have the static link. And then you're going to basically load con 3, 3% average 75. Nice. Gonna add them. Um, and basically you're going to load the absolute value. No, you're gonna store absolute. Load con. Oh, there isn't a store frame, but there's no store absolute. Okay. 4574. Solid. What is this? Compilers and interpreters. This is stack machine stuff. Um, this will be our last question of the night. It's getting late. I can hear people around me going to sleep. So I think it's just going to be. We get our static link. This is static link. Luck with my exams. Thank you. That's static. This static link. Late? Yeah, it's 11:10 right now. Why are you getting ads? Because YouTube said so. Um, negative 2. And now do a store frame. Oh no. Does it load constant? Load constant 90? And then store frame. I think it's just this, to be honest. What I'm gonna do, last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the UQ is really cool. Basically, our uni has like a repository of um oh, they don't have it. Like a repository of people's like community source answers to these because they don't give out actual answers. So like people work together and try and work it out and write it up for people. But no one's done this year yet. Always so calm and trying not to wake people. But we are gonna finish up there, I think. This is so we did a couple questions and we also did another exam. This guy, we did this exam before. Just more than I was expecting to do. I have these exams end of this week, so I will keep studying. But yeah, this stream was pretty much just saying, I'm still alive. I haven't abandoned my channel. I've just been very busy, and I will keep being busy for a little bit. But in a couple weeks, I will have finished my exams and stuff, and will be free, which would be very nice. Bro died. I did not die. Can confirm, still alive. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I don't know. I don't know if I was expecting people to enjoy. It's a study stream. It's pretty different from the BSS content, but have a fantastic rest of your day and night, everyone. I will don't know if I'll see you guys next week because I might have my exams on, but whenever I see you next, see you then. Good night, everyone.